The peloton enters France today with an arrival in Longwy after a 212-kilometre stage from Verviers in Belgium. The riders cover the length of Luxembourg on the way to the finish. The route is rolling with many narrow roads and a visit to the circuit at Spa-Francorchamps, but the finish profile will give the puncheurs something to be excited about, with a finish line placed at the top of the Côte de Religieuse. As we reach the third stage, there are some interesting questions being asked. Will Geraint Thomas try to keep his yellow jersey? Or will he already ride for Chris Froome after his crash of yesterday? 15 kilometres after the start, a group of intrepid attackers finally launched. 6 men are at the front of the race. They push hard, taking advantage of the curves of the circuit of Spa-Francorchamps, with some points at 75 kilometres an hour. They failed to grow their advantage substantially, but the fight for the polka dot jersey continued. Niels Pollitt of Katusha Alpecin and Nathan Brown decided that the speed needed to increase, and they attacked. On the Côte d'Archouf, Nathan Brown tried to keep the polka dot jersey in the hands of the Cannondale Drapac team. It looked set that these riders would be alone all day. However, there was a sudden change in circumstances. Thomas de Gendt, Calmejean and Perichon raced across to the leaders. They then splintered the race, taking Hardy with them. Calmejean tried to take the race on alone, but the peloton closed in and caught the escapees. Into the finishing climb, Richie Porte was first, but with 400 metres to go, Peter Sagan and Dan Martin started to sprint. Michael Bling-Matthews was there, but the world champion had everything under control, even having time to sit up and wave to the crowd. He belongs to the world champion Peter Sagan of Bora Hansgrohe, a double world champion, and today his 8th win in the Tour de France.
It was not easy with a headwind and the technical part in the end. It was a lot of stress from in the peloton. I was another mistake. What's happening today? And after I just started and I won. Yeah, almost Matthews beat me, but yeah, I'm very happy for this victory and thank you, Bora Hansgrohe.
Peter Sagan takes stage number 3 to Longwy, beating Michael Matthews and Dan Martin into 2nd and 3rd places. Geraint Thomas continues his lead in the Tour de France. His teammate Chris Froome now in 2nd place. Tomorrow, the 4th stage, 207.5 kilometres, takes the riders to Vittel. It's likely to be the 2nd rendezvous for the sprinters before the race to Planche de Belleville on Wednesday. The control of the race should fall to the sprinters' teams as they master any breakaways.